Okay, so yeah, here is already this is the picture of the game. The cover was a PlayStation 1 game that released in the year 2000. It was a game that was quite hyped back then, I would say. It was a big Squaresoft game, so the publisher that did the old Final Fantasy games before they merged with Enix. And yeah, it was insanely well received, and it still is. For example, if we look at the Metacritic scores here, so these are PS1 games Metacritic scores, and we have Vagrant Story here on number 11. So it's really high up. It's, for example, higher up than Final Fantasy VII or old Tomb Raider games, Resident Evil. It's also higher up than Final Fantasy VI. So it's really high rated game. Oh, and there's a good reason for that, I would say. Um, for many people, it's like a masterpiece of this game. For me, this is like peak PS1 aesthetic. It has this PS1 graphics, but the lighting in the game is great, and the whole look, because it's a little bit pixelated, I think it works really well. So yeah, I really love the look of this game. And yeah, so about the game, it's a Square Enix game, and it's set in the um, Ivalice universe, so in the same universe as Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics. And it's not only in the same universe, also a lot of the same people were working on that. So it was the same director, and it was also the same artists. And I think you, as Final Fantasy 14 enjoyers, you will know several of the artists. They're like very iconic artists. And also the soundtrack that you are hearing right now is a soundtrack from the game. It's also by the same composer who does the soundtrack for Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics. So it's basically the whole stuff that is the same for all those games. It's the director, the... Oh, you cannot hear it? No. It's better now or still not? Okay, now it's too quiet. Yeah, it's the same composer that does Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactic music. It's Hitoshi Sakimoto, and I think that for people that like the Ivalice games, Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics, this game it fits right in. It has really the same vibe. It's also one of the reasons why I like Final Fantasy 12 a lot, because it was really hitting the same itch as Vagrant Story does. So yeah, that's on that. The game itself, it's quite different than a traditional Final Fantasy game. It's not a typical JRPG, so you're not walking around on a big overworld, and you're not going in different cities or all of that. It's actually more similar to maybe like a Souls game. So you have this big interconnected city, but the city is really the place where this game is centered in. And during the game, you discover then several parts of the city. For example, you've like the catacombs beneath the city, then the city walls, the city streets, city garden, and all these different places. They unlock shortcuts so that you can travel between the parts of the city. And it has also a big focus on weapon crafting, so you can... It's a little bit similar to Lies of P, that you can combine a hilt and a blade, and with this you can create your own weapons. And you can also combine, for example, you can combine a sword with a staff, and then you get a scythe, for example. So there's a lot of weapon crafting there, and you can also name your own weapons and then put a lot of things in that. But most of the game you're alone, so you're not in a party or anything like that. And it's also not turn-based combat. The combat is really unique in a way that it's real time, but also not real time, and I will show it soon when I play the game. It's like I have not seen a similar combat system in any game, so it's quite unique. And yeah, so this game is mostly about combat and puzzling. It's not that much about like character interactions or things like that. So if this is the part of Final Fantasy games that you like the most, then this game is not really focused on that. It has a cool story, it has also very cool characters, but it's not the focus. The focus is really the gameplay. Yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to say for now. Just close this. And of course I play this on the original PS1. You have not seen anything weird here. I actually have it on the original PS1 right next to me, but it's too annoying to connect the cable to the capture card. So yeah, the intro of this game is already really hype, in my opinion. So yeah, this was the intro. I'm hoping the controls work. Yeah, you see it. So the game starts quite lore heavy, and I didn't understand anything when I started playing the game back then. Is the music too loud? Yeah, a bit loud. But yeah, let's just start. It has also very, very interesting button mapping. It's different than other PS1 games. Back in the day, every Squaresoft game had a different button layout. It was really annoying. The pixels. Those graphics were insane back then. It was crazy in-game graphics, especially the lighting. Have you found Sydney? I don't know which button to press to continue, so I'm scared that I skipped the whole cutscene. Let's just risk it. This one? Oh, nice. Not yet, sir. Put out the fires, or we'll lose the manor, and all will be for naught. Split the knights into two groups. One to douse the blaze, the other to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Nice earring. Very fashionable knight. But like this shots, they look amazing in my opinion. This looks still really cool. Like the whole, how it's presented with the depth of it and the lighting, I think it's peak PS1 graphics in my opinion. Where are you, Sydney? Sydney's a guy, by the way. That looks so cool. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye. We have no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it. Quick and get out of here. Who goes there? Here we go. So let's see if I can show the combat. So in the combat, if I press the X button, I create this sphere. And I can attack everything that is inside this sphere. And the size of this sphere, it depends on the weapon. For example, if I have a staff or if I have a crossbow, I have a really big sphere. With a sword, I have a smaller one, and with the dagger, I have the smallest one. So the type of weapon, it determines the range. In that case, now the enemy is too far away, so I cannot attack. So I have to close it again. So now I can attack. Yeah, I can hit everything that's inside the sphere. I can attack. That's basically it. And now I can decide which part of the enemy's body I want to attack. And each body has different health. So for example, in different armor, I can cut his legs. Yeah, let's do it. And have you seen? Oops. Because I cut his legs, he moves slower now. He got a debuff, a movement debuff. And the same is for the enemies as well. If they hit me, depending on where they are hitting me, I get different debuffs. For example, if they hit me on the head a lot, then I cannot use spells as effectively. And if they hit the legs, I cannot run as fast, so each body part has different health too. So maybe let's go for the head now. You see that does more damage. Again, head. Ah, okay, was not that good. Maybe legs. Yeah, that was tutorial fight, so not really hard. And of course, each body part can have different armor values. So for example, if they have like really good body armor but not a good head armor, then you can exploit that. Yeah, his hair is insane. Also, we were always not really sure if part of his ass is showing or not. It was a big mystery for us back then. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that here anywhere. Sorry, I cannot ban the bots, I'm too invested. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney. The nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed. No, search! He's so cool. I really like the lighting in this game. It's for this time it was really well done. Ah, and here we have Sydney. Curse the Duke. Where's he hidden it? Is you sure the Duke really has it? Does the damn thing even exist? You doubt me, Hardin? You doubt my power? Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us. Fine then, bring the boy and come with me. Don't move, Sydney. I've a bowgun aimed at your heart. Now turn around slowly. You're no knight, are you? Bind your legs with the rope. Ah, a wrist breaker, a royal guard dog. Wrist breaker are basically secret agents or something like that. It's one of the main professions in this game. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Hold it! Sydney! I'm the one you want. Arden, go quickly. Go to Le Monde. You, stop! What's going on? You were most certainly dead. Leave the back from the brave stuff to fairy tales. given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for a fairy tale's wristbreaker. Not for that gun. My apologies. I've no time to toy with you. Yes, almost his cocker out. Almost. It's very close. Let's go. Oh, wrong button. Nah! Oh shit. Does no damage. Yeah, I think so too, Cassie. It was our theory and I think it has still merit. So for now it's just button mashing, but it will get deeper, the combat system. I assure you that. Le Monde. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny. And lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder man. I think I reduced the music a little bit. Maybe it's still too loud, I don't know. So, the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals. Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord. crimson blades in direct service to the Cardinal. Guildenstern led his men toward Limont in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men in the armor of these holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege? The fool Sydney used Wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world now, can we? But the hostages, your family. Irrelevant. Burn it to the ground. What of Parliament? The VKP, Valentia Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the fellows. The Wristbreakers. Those meddling fools. Your will, my lord? Lemont is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the blades there. And Parliament? I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. And the young Lord Joshua. He is my light, my soul. If aught should befall him, as you wish, my lord. Am I fated to rot and wither? Whatever, sorry, was too fast. I could not read it. Lemont is an old town, with a history of over 2000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valentia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpass that of any palace. The grand cathedral that towers over the town center is a symbol of Lemont's indomitable spirit, and is the holy ground of the devout Yorkus priesthood. At its height, Lemont was a thriving community, more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought that chapter in Lemont's history to a close. Lemont. This is the city in which the game is set in. You can see it there. Well, the two sentinels are dead, murdered. This is the only way in. There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground. And from the sea? Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools. Too dangerous. You do know we sent agents in, thinking those ruins were the Müllenkamp base. Not one returned. Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there? Come down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Riot headed out for Lemont before noon. Of course, the reports are vague and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies, yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Lemont, this office believes the reports to be valid. What's this? That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh, Le Mans wineries once viewed with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. If I find them, consider them yours. You plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Mullenkamp and the Sydney fellow. Sydney Lostaroth, leader of the religious cult Mullenkamp. His real name and age are unknown. One of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he is in dark alliance with Duke Bardorba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That the cult is but a front. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two? Or merely another of the Cardinal's witch hunts? There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by the way he hums revelations, as though they were simple ballads. All say the same, he is a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot. If I do not return by the morrow's eve, inform HQ. Warned you? Godspeed. Unlucky timing. Unlucky. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Limont. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found. 2 knights of the Cardinal's Crimson Blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knights' wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. So, lore dump is now over. Officially lore dump over. Okay. Vintage wine. And earthquakes. Cool. No live burials today, thanks. A strange power indeed. Okay, so now that I'm in game, I can show off some stuff. You can walk around as you want. Of course, you can also turn the camera, so this is not pre-rendered. It's not like in Final Fantasy where it's pre-rendered at the time, but it's you can move the camera. You can also jump, and you can also climb. So, all of this make clear that there will be some platforming in this game. So that's I can spoil that much. And you can draw your blade like this. You can put it away. And when you have drawn your blade, you can create the sphere to attack. And you see at the top left there are 3 different parameters. There's HP, of course, it's self-explanatory, also MP, but there's also risk. And the risk value is something that is quite confusing for beginners. The risk value, it increases during battle. So if you're getting hit, for example, or if you, I think also if you hit a lot, in both cases, your risk meter increases. I always figured it as like a panic meter, that your character gets nervous, and with a high risk meter your accuracy goes down but your damage goes up, and also your block accuracy goes down, so you cannot block that well. So usually high risk is bad. You don't want high risk, but you do more damage with high risk. And then you can go into the menu, and in the menu you have a map. There's also a map down on the right, but in the menu you have a better one. Let's press the right button. Yeah, you have a map like this. You can rotate it. And you can also equip several stuff, weapons for example. I have two different ones already. No. Ah, okay. So this is how the weapon is built. So my Fandango, uh, oh sorry, I have to pause. The kids woke up, I think. So, okay. Yeah, as I said, this is the weapon, how it's created. Then you can have shields, you can have armor, gems, and different items. Oops, no, don't want to use that. Okay. And yeah, here's for example a chest, and it's a save point. Let's open the chest. Nope. No. It's controls. Let's get all. No. Why? Did I get all? I think so. Oops. So. I always press the wrong buttons. It's crazy. Okay, let's look what we found. So we can equip a different weapon. This one is the X. So what's the advantage? I think the X is worse. It's better against basically nothing. Yeah, not really. So the game is you have to follow Sydney through the city. That's the one thing. But most of the game is to find out what is the dark power behind Sydney, basically, and what's the mystery behind the cult, and why do people follow them. And then it's also, you will see soon, there's also a part of your character's past that is fucked up, and you have to discover that too. So it's also a lot of about your character and his past. So yeah, we have a buckler now. That's good. And something else, leather glove. So the stats are quite complicated. I'm not 100% sure which is better here. I think. Oops. Nope. Equip again. Okay. So they're really similar here. I think this has more damage against physical and the other more against magic. So let's take this one for now. I only have one of those. Churkin. Let's jerk on the Churkin. Nice, okay. This is a save point, oops. But how do I save? Ah, you save in the menu. You can, yeah, you can press then here data, I think. And save. Exactly. Because I'm playing on a real PS1, I have to save like this. I cannot quick save. Yeah, on the map you can always see that which entrance you came from, so that's really important. So we have some boxes here. I think I can, yeah, I think I can like put them on each other, but how do I do that? Like this? Ah, yeah. And then like this. Cool. Well, got to open. It's no good. Not even a budge. What's this? It went locked a moment ago, eh? No key holds this door. It be a Crimea. What's doing this? Well, who locked it then? Someone inside? Buggered if I know. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. This be no time for laughing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Now come up here and take a look of. Yeah, I played this game in German and they they sound a bit different in German. That's for sure. What's that? A grimoire? As a kid, I thought that it's called Greymore. I always called them Greymore. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same. There are mimics in this game, I think. This too be a grimoire. Grimoire is doing. Sorry. By the gods. It often. Oh, but this. It's a floating platform. On a worm, a dragon was sighted at the Duke's Manor. Well, if there's magic around, dragons won't be far behind. Yeah, it's an old game, Alex. It's was released in the 2000s. It's one of the last PS1 games. Yeah, so basically the end of an era. Well, if there's magic about dragons, won't be far behind. I worry about Guildenstern and the others. Yeah, it's a crazy good game. One of my favorite games of all time. Edge, they will be fine. Think of it. If we've witnessed miracles such as these on Le Mans' doorstep, what then lies within? Yeah, yeah, we're naive yet, like a Crest brother? Surely the masters know this grimoire. Mayhap we just have been in the dark, eh? Yet our charge is to drop those Millennium scrollers and hey, their language is fucking me up. And procure the miracles of Le Mans. this just a rumor, but I've heard that Guildenstern slot works their magics as well. Rubbish. We're servants of the Lord. No true knight of the cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumor, brother. But if Sydney is truly the worker of diablerie they claim he is, I say fight fire with fire. I say let the Lord be our shield. Ever the cowboy. Chorboy. The only shield I see is the one covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see, and right now I see sorcery. Swine, I'll take wing for the likes of us as magic, my friend. Aye, but with a grimoire, our fattest soul could outfit my swiftest falcon. If ye believe the chroniclers. With a grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestones float like clouds. Flashback. So, fighting time. Yeah, it really does. I haven't played Parasite Eve, but I always wanted to. And Alex, this game style is also very similar to the other Evilist games like Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12. So if you at some point want to dabble in those games, you will see that the whole aesthetic, like the art style and the music and also the direction overall it's really yeah, it's similar. It's different gameplay, but the overall style is yeah, it has the same kind of flair, I would say. It's a bit like Fire Emblem, but you can walk around, you can jump, so it's like this, and you have only one unit, and you can choose which part of the body you attack. For example, the head. Oh, miss. If they are jumping, then they are really hard to hit, so it's always a bad idea. And if you target different body parts, they get debuffs. For example, if you hit the head a lot, then they get magic debuffs. If you hit the legs, they are slower. And it applies to you as well. So if the enemies hit you at the legs and your legs turn red, then you get a leg debuff. And same at every other body part. Yeah, I will soon get more skills and then the combat will be deeper. But I think because he's airborne, I think it will miss. Ah, it hit. Oh, cool. Let's go for the legs. Yeah, so for now the combat is quite simple, so I just have to press in range and try to hit body parts. It also doesn't matter currently which parts as much, but if with other enemies it matters much more. But soon I will get an additional mechanic, and then it gets more complicated, but to be honest it can be also really abused. So if you if you're good at comboing in this game, you can beat basically everything. Yeah, no. Yeah, the crafting is really cool. So, yeah, there's a storage box. Don't think there's anything in it. No. Yeah, with the crafting you can combine hilts and blades, but you can also combine two blades together and create a new blade. For example, if you combine a staff with a sword, you can get a scythe. For example, there's one scythe you can get like that. So there's maybe two, I don't know. It's a long time ago that I played this game. But they are very cool combinations, and you can also name your weapon then, and all that stuff. Oops, no, not load. Back. F. Yeah, but I'm for sure not a pro in this game. When I finished this game 3 times. First time when I was yeah, like maybe 10 years old or something like that. And then the second time a few years later, and then the last time when I finished this game was maybe 10 years ago. And this game is one of the reasons why I still keep my PS1. But as you may have noticed, I'm not currently playing on a PS1. And the reason for that is that putting up the capture card with the PS1 is too annoying. That's the reason. But I have it here. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have now a possibility to play some PS1 games. I have also a lot of PS1 games. I have all the Tomb Raider games, I have Resident Evil games, Tenchu games, for example, Wipeout. I have Spyro games, Medieval, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9. Colony Wars. Yeah, I have a decent amount. A lot more that I don't remember. Forsaken, for example, also. Shadow Tower. I have not played that. But since I'm a big FromSoft fan, that sounds interesting. Ah, fuck it. That's so dumb. There's a trap detection skill, I think. Here comes one of the Parliament's watchdogs. You go back and silence this yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? An agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you? The VKP is your enemy. Now go. Sir. Haha. Mind control or mind bamboozling. Oh no. Shit. No, not a cube. Oh, poor cube. Poor box. Have to change the camera. No. Sorry. Oh. Maybe I have to heal actually soon. I feel that the increased FPS here are quite a cheat code. I can press the attack button faster. Than in the PS1. I feel like it, but maybe not. Oh, that sounds interesting. I will go back and read your recommendations. Because I'm liking I would say the PS1 style of graphics is maybe my favorite graphic style. I really like the PS1 graphic style. So I prefer it over like SNES pixel art, for example, because I think it looks stylized, but you can already see like mimic and motions and action. You can see it much more than in a SNES game. But it still leaves a lot of open to your imagination. So I like the style a lot. It's most likely mostly nostalgia reasons, but I would love for more modern indie games, for example, going for this type of look. It should be possible in terms of resources, I think so. And yeah, so I hope that the age of PS1-like indie games will come at some point. I mean, there are some, that's especially survival horror games, like Alisa, for example. I played Nightmare Creatures. Nightmare Creatures is cool. It really is like Bloodborne. I do not feel I'm welcome here. Okay. I think I can go up there too. I have to put away the weapon. Sup. Whoop. Yep. Okay. What is here? I think there is like a chest or something like that. Maybe. Oh no, fuck. When I played this game when I was maybe like, as I said before, like 10 or something, a friend of mine was visiting and we played this game together. Like I was playing, he was watching, and he got nightmares. They were so bad that that we had to stop playing. Yeah, there are like some quite dark enemy designs here, and you can always. That's quite funny. You can, if you do this, like the first person view, the game pauses, so you can look at the at the enemies if you want to see their kind of disgusting faces. Um, cool. This is a crossbow, so get all of that. So now if I equip the crossbow, you will see that the range of the sphere I can create, that it drastically increases. Let's just do that for now. No. So. But it's a dual-handed weapon, so I cannot equip my shield. And now we get big sphere. You see? It's really big. We can snipe. But I never used the crossbows much, personally. No. Ah, no, no, no! No! I misclicked. It does decent damage. Oh, still 2 hits. Okay. Can I get one? Oh, I can go that like that. Is there like a secret whatever? Oh, PS1 games are really cool. Like, actually, one of my favorite PS1 game, which I also plan on playing soon, I think, is Tenchu 2. I really love that game. Oh. Hmm. Is it enough? No, it's enough already. Not the cube. Okay. Ah, there's a lever up there. The door is locked. Oh, is it lagging? Might be my connection. Might be my connection. It's Duck Station. It looks not laggy at my point, so on my end, so it might be the connection. Since I'm using Wi-Fi and I'm still trying to get my setup optimized. I have installed a repeater to get a better signal, but still. Yeah, it might be the capture too. Could be the capture, could also be the connection. But if my sound is fine, if my voice is fine, then it's maybe the capture. It's most likely the reason. But I'm just using regular as OBS, so there's no secret sauce here. I have to go up there. I have to jump. So I have to snipe one. And then take this one. And put this one here. Maybe, like this. Jump. And then jump. Yeah, cool, cool. What should we do? Leave it be and go. Oh, it's time. Ah! Fast, fast. Okay. So, is there any secrets here? Don't think so. I think I can push those. No? Cannot push those. Can I? No. Have to kill one again. Maybe. I basically don't remember the puzzles, so this is still fresh. No. It's the best place, maybe in between those. Okay, so I think, does this heal? No, I have, it has an auto heal system. Is this going on all the time? Maybe. Auto heal systems are funny because I remember so many old games where I was standing with like 10 HP in a corner for like an hour to go full health again. And it's really dumb. But it's also somewhat nostalgic for me playing like that. Thanks for watching, Warden. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm also finishing soon. I have to go sleep. I will do the first boss and then, yeah, then I will finish. A busy day tomorrow. I was not even planning on playing that long. I wanted to play maybe max an hour or something. Okay, it's not much longer than that, but... So if I add the time where I was talking before altogether, maybe 1 hour 20 or something. Nope. Also, I'm getting hungry again. It's maybe time for a midnight snack. Ah, okay, there's another one. I will use that one here. So what's the advantage? Has more defense, that's cool. But oh, that's good. Yeah, let's take that one. And here, nothing new. Good old shuriken. Sandals, also nothing. Okay. Do I get combos before or after the first boss? I think after. I think actually after. Oh, that's a shame, to be honest. Okay, let's go. No, I was dump. Ah, fucking shit. Unlucky. Asshole. Oh, that's good. I will die, to be honest. Is it already over? Cool. This is scores. Yeah, I remember. There's this challenge mode too. RNG bonus. No, fuck that shit. Yay, magic. Sydney. So this is a risk breaker. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep, ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached, a smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it is almost as if you had no soul. How do you do it? Body and soul are one, yet yours are separate, like a child from the night in his storybook. Where is your soul, Riskbreaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. You killed your beloved wife and child. They were slain by fallen knights, shackles. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them, Sydney. Try to catch me, Ashley Riot. Look without yourself and find your truth. What's your game? Harden. Ashley. Melrose. Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot. The city of Shade will forgive your sins, my son, and call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I am the heart, and you the hunter. But this heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, Wristbreaker. Oh, Sydney. Damn. Ashley has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What? What is happening? I am waiting for you, Ashley Riot. It's combo time. Oops. Okay. So... how late is it? Yeah, I have to stop. I have to stop. There is a combat dummy. Yay! I will just show off the combo system, and then I will quit. So, combo system. You have seen before that I can attack by pressing the X button and picking the point of the enemy's body that I want to attack. For example, the head. But now I can also do combos, I think. I have to check. Yeah, there are the battle abilities. So I press here. Chain abilities. I put that one here. I put that one. Nope. That one here. That one here. And that one there. So those are my 3 combo skills that I have now. And I can also put defense abilities. Ward. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that here. I cannot remember that, but for now it's not important. It's important that I just do something. And because I'm a big noob, I will also... maybe... where is it? Puzzle mode. That's crazy. Timing display. I want that one. Oh, it's on. Okay, cool. So, now I have combos. I can now press here, aim for the head, and press a combo. Oh, I fucked up. So, what happens is, when I attack, I can pick the head, and then you see then there's an exclamation mark, and if I press a button at the right time, then I can do a combo. But the combo depends on which button I press. I have set now 3 different skills on 3 different buttons, and the combo button I press will then activate the skill. So for example, if I now press head and heal this one, then I can lifesteal. This heals myself. That was now a 2-hit combo. So it's a different skill. Looked the same, but it's a different one. So. You can see this was now a longer combo, 4-hit combo. And yeah, so you get more skills during the game, and then you can set your combo trees basically. And if you're really good, you can do like hour-long combos basically. I don't know how long, but you can do quite long combos. Let's just try it. Too slow. Again. fast. Again. Too fast. Yeah, but you can see how it's going. So I have to just time my attacks. And the cool thing is that during the whole time, enemies cannot attack me. So if I can get really long combos, I can do insane amount of damage. But my risk meter goes up. You can see the risk is now at 14. And the higher the risk, the lower my accuracy. So for long combos, later on, the accuracy will go down and I won't hit as often. But I think there are also combo skills that reduce the risk again. So there are ways to go up. But yeah, this was the first short, yeah, presentation stream of Vagrant Story, one of my favorite games. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I will upload this also on YouTube. And if you have any questions on the game or want to see more of it or different PS1 games, I can do that when I have time. And I'm happy to answer all questions that I can answer. So just feel free to ask and have a nice day.